Tell us about the rapture, Stephen. There's some scripture here, 2 Thessalonians 2:3. Let no one deceive you, for that day won't come unless the falling away comes first and the man of sin is revealed, the son of perdition.
Yes, a lot of preachers, a lot of big time preachers are missing that verse when they're crying out of late online. The rapture, the last signs have been fulfilled and the rapture is imminent. Paul is saying there, don't let anyone deceive you, for that day can't come. And he's talking about the catching away of the church, the rapture, unless first the great falling away has happened and the man of sin has been revealed. Now, the man of sin hasn't been revealed yet. So that is the last sign before the rapture, the man of sin being revealed. The great falling away, well, you can say that's happening right now. The great falling away there in the Greek is apostasy, a great falling away from the truth. Now, the church is doing that. It's ever moving away from the truth as a whole. The rainbow flags in the church, homosexual pastors and transgender, they've accepted it all, a lot of these churches. That's apostasy. And that's that great falling away from the truth. I won't say that's all of the apostasy it's talking about, but it's part of it.
A lot of people would say you don't know the day or the hour.
Yeah, well, the day or the hour, I'll get to that thing. But, and the man of sin being revealed. Well, he hasn't been revealed yet. The Antichrist hasn't made himself known. And that scripture, if you read it, it says exactly when that great reveal will happen. It's when he enters into the temple. That's in Jerusalem, by the way. The Jewish temple that hasn't been rebuilt yet. So how can he enter into the temple if it's now and it's imminent when the temple hasn't even been rebuilt yet? No, what's got to happen next is a peace treaty, a peace treaty. Daniel calls it the covenant with many for 1 week hetad, a 7-year peace treaty. It is being proposed. I mean, Qatar and Egypt have proposed a 7-year treaty that is between Israel and the surrounding nations. Well, that is the one that Daniel's talking about, but it hasn't come about yet. So the next thing to happen after these wars is a 7-year peace treaty with Israel and the surrounding nations, in which the temple will go back up, the third temple, on the Temple Mount. And then somewhere around midway, it's 1,260 days after the signing of that treaty, the Antichrist enters the land and he'll tread in our palaces and our fortresses. And that's when he'll go into the temple and declare who he is before the believers of God. He'll declare that if there's anything close, it's me. So there's a bit to go yet. That day hasn't come yet. But what we're waiting for now is a peace treaty and a temple to go back up. And, you've got all these people running around like Henny Penny, crying wolf. The rapture is imminent. No, the next thing to happen after these wars is a peace treaty and a temple going back up, the third temple. And then we're on track because he enters the scene 1,260 days after the signing of that.
Yeah.
And then I could go on and say that the rapture is going to happen any day, because from then on, I don't know if it's an hour after that or a week or a month after that, but I know it's after that. See, Jesus said, they go around saying that no one knows the day or the hour. But Jesus said those who are watching and know will know the seasons, will know the times. There's seasons and times to it. There's a peace treaty and a temple to go back up. And 1,260 days after that, he enters and declares who he is. And he's an Assyrian, by the way, too. He's not a Western politician. He's not some great world leader. It says, and he, the Assyrian, will enter our lands. Let your mind boggle on that one. Because, a lot of people are saying he's some great world leader. Is he the Assyrian?
You've got to read the whole Bible, don't you?
You've got to read the whole Bible. Don't jump to conclusions.
Yeah.